Welcome to the Bogey Bros Banter. Konner's getting tires right now. He's on hold. This is epic. He's going to get the Goodyear Wranglers. Man, when you were giving those tire sizes, it sounded like you were calling a play. Was that a slant? A deep fade? A run to the left? Shout out to Larry's Tire and Auto for sponsoring this video. They paid $1 million to pay for this episode.
Dang, that's crazy.
$1 million. Everybody get a clap for $1 million. No, a clap. A clap. Thank you. This first song is called You'll Be in My Heart.
Hunter, move your...
Konner, take it away. Konner, take it away.
That song's kind of lit.
Take it away.
All right.
Oh.
Yes.
Sorry, I was trying to see, kind of get an idea of what that Goodyear Wrangler looks like.
I'm listening in.
I've got Super AT3s, and I think you'd be happy with those. They're still an all-terrain.
$1 million.
If we did 4 of those, and we did the inspection, the oil change, everything you're looking at.
That's fine.
Is that what you want to do? Or
Yeah,
you want-
no, that's perfect.
Okay. All right, well, I'll go ahead and get them ordered for you, and I'll have it all ready for you when you get here, okay?
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're having a good day.
Thanks, you too.
What tires was she saying?
Supras, bro.
Like if I knew. She said it looked just like them.
Okay.
I'm gonna be rolling out of there on Van tires.
I just know the Tacomas come stock with the Goodyear Wranglers, usually the Kevlar ones.
Here's the
Cutting it. Yeah,
here's
mine has Kevlar.
Yeah.
the thing.
She said something. I'm gonna just Google tires like Goodyear Wrangler. And I'm sure they'll come up.
Not going to like.
She said
that.
she thinks I'll like how they look.
Didn't they say like AX3? Isn't that what she said?
AT3.
AT3. That's what they were.
Let's just go
We have it
AT3
recorded, so you can go back and listen.
tire. Could you hear her?
I could hear her. Yeah.
I should have as soon as she came back been like, hey, just so you know, this called. Oh, it's great, gorgeous Cooper.
Let me. Oh yeah, those are
They're
good.
perfect.
Coops, brother.
Solid tire.
Send me a screenshot me or something. I want to see the link. Or I'll just look it up.
Just search AT3 tire. You'll
Konner,
see it.
you're gonna like the way you
You're
look.
gonna like the way I
guarantee it.
pull off the lot. They're fine.
They've got spinning rims too.
Basically, as long as the
Complimentary.
tread comes around the edge, I'm fine. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
I mean,
those are sick.
Yeah, like once
They're
a year
fine.
when he drives onto the beach, man, he needs that all terrain.
No, I just need to look. Just need to look. I
Yeah,
didn't want to be
those are
rolling
sick.
out of there on Van tires.
See, I sometimes think the Wranglers are really good, reliable tires, but I personally don't think they look aggressive enough.
I'm fine with how aggressive they looked. They were aggressive enough that you didn't look like an idiot driving.
Yeah, they did a good job. Like
I don't know if you met
making
this
those
guy
stock
Konner
numbers.
before. He likes it very aggressive.
Dude, the new 4Runners, my parents' TRD 4Runner comes with the Falcon.
What'd
What?
you call me?
I don't remember what.
It doesn't help when you were
specific ones
thinking
they
after
are,
you said that.
But the Falcon, Falcon. It's FALKE.
The mother.
And they look so aggressive and they're so cool. I could probably stick my whole hand in between the treads.
Dang.
So cool.
Dude.
I just bought the tires on my truck.
Imagine that
What
used.
tires you get?
They are I don't you know what?
The
I
ones
don't
that
even
Lightning
remember.
McQueen has.
They're rugged trail is what they're called.
Imagine if the tread was so like wide on your tires that like if you ran over a squirrel, it just like stuck in there.
Dang. That'd be
Dang.
something. Before we get too far into today's episode, we got to take a moment to thank the sponsor of today's episode, Smooth Sack Summer, slowly coming. Oh, it's Manscaped. Smooth Sack Summer is slowly coming to an end,
In
fellas.
case you didn't know.
If you haven't been scaping for the summer sun, it's not too late to sweep your sack of those pesky little, And summer comes to an end. We all enter fall. Keep your boys clean and fresh, just in time for the fresh ball fall. Smooth Sack Summer, fresh ball fall. They're
Fresh
really all
ball
over
fall
it.
is way better.
Fresh ball. Can we
The
get on a hoodie?
alliteration and rhyming is superb.
Fresh
You can
ball fall is amazing.
Start the new season the right way and join over 6 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer just for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code BANTER20 at manscaped.com. You've heard us talk about this so many times, but the Performance Package 4.0 has everything you need to keep your sweet sack in check. They wrote 2 sweets. I didn't say sweet. Inside this package, you'll find the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, which is incredible, the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, the Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Reviver toner, Performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold all your goodies. I actually was using, this isn't listed on here, but the Crop Mop. Y'all have Crop Mops?
We don't have crop mops.
I don't know
Let me
what
tell you
that
about
is.
the Crop Mop. So the Crop Mop is essentially like
the
a baby
wipe.
wipe, but they come in like individual
Oh.
things. So I have a bunch in my backpack. So if you're out playing disc golf, but then you have to still go somewhere.
You need a crop mop.
All you gotta do is find a bathroom.
You're not gonna be stanking.
Yeah, you're golden.
That's pretty sick.
That is a
It's
nice
incredible.
Good for camping.
And it has the refined scent, the same as the deodorant, all of that. So
Mega refined.
what did we decide the word was? Homogeneous?
Yes.
I don't know, but I love it.
Homogeneous scent. You have the same scent all over. The Lawnmower 4.0 has a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. The Lawnmower 4.0 also has a 7,000 RPM motor, multifunction on-off switch, engage a travel lock, and gives you ability to turn on that LED spotlight on and off when you need it. And on top of all of that, it's waterproof too. So whether you're hopping in the shower or hitting up a lake, this razor will devour anything that you got going on. So don't forget to head over to manscaped.com and get 20% off and free shipping with the code BANTER20. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code BANTER20 at manscaped.com. Keep things smooth and fresh as we say sayonara to smooth ball summer and enter fresh ball fall.
Here's the thing. I mean, my wife's starting to put up some fall decor, and I wonder if I could get like a cute wooden sign that said like look a little distressed, and it just says fresh ball fall. Like,
Should we try to sneak that into our houses?
you sneak it into our house's decor.
I could
You
definitely.
can't- If you put it somewhere random, I
Yeah,
certainly
no, that's what I'm
couldn't.
saying. If I sneak it in like where it's visible, like on a kitchen shelf behind our glasses or something.
The second there's
I
a
don't
new
know.
piece of decor,
Yeah.
my wife is going to see it immediately.
Gabby
It's
is
gonna
so
stick out.
organized. There's no way I
Liz
could fit it
changes
in.
it so frequently that I think I could sneak something up there and she just
You
thinks
put
it's
it on
like,
like a higher shelf or something. That'd
like
be
if I had it
funny.
lasered engraved into a butcher block and slid it behind something.
Fresh ball fall.
Fresh
Gabby
ball fall.
literally got out all of our decorations from last year, laid them out all out on our guest bed in like organized piles, and then decided what she didn't want this year, listed them on Facebook Marketplace, and are selling for. To me, I have a hard time selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace for like $5 or $10 because I'm like, what's the point at that point? There's
adds
a
up
point to
to it.
Well, if
her.
you sell 10
that's totally
10
that's
things for
totally
$10,
fine. I'm not
$100.
upset about it. It's great, but she's like selling them on Facebook Marketplace and then goes to Hobby Lobby and buys the new decor that she wants.
Fall
And
Liz
so I
doesn't-
don't think I'd be able to sneak it in there.
Liz has the same fall decor every year because fall's up for so short for us. We have to put it up the beginning of September so that it has some life to it.
Yeah, 'cause y'all
because
put up
November
Christmas.
1st is Christmas. November 1st.
Gotcha.
The second Halloween's done, Liz's birthday's Halloween. We get through Halloween and then Christmas is up. Christmas is what we every year we get a few new Christmas things and exchange some stuff in and out. Key with Hobby Lobby, just keep the sticker on it.
Yeah.
That's what we
Yeah,
do.
that seems
Walk it right back in. Boop boop and out. Same thing with TJ Maxx. Full
Even
refund.
if it's like years old.
Yeah. If you look at most of the decor on our shelf, you'll find a TJ Maxx or Hobby Lobby sticker still
In
on.
fairness, it is just decor, so it's not like you're damaging.
Yeah, I was
No,
about
it's
to
just
say.
sitting on a
I was
shelf.
about to call you a bad person, but that's what me and my dad do with tools from
If
Harbor
you look
Freight.
at, for
Yeah, and
instance,
that's
use
way
them once
worse.
and then bring them back.
The mirror on our mantle, if you look, there's stuff in front of it, still has the cardboard bumpers on it because we didn't want to have to take those off and put them back
That
on.
is so funny.
Because that's what Liz
Dang.
changes out the most. So we have like that big sign every year we just take back to the store, get something
That
new.
is so funny.
Hustlers. Absolutely.
And then you don't have to
hustlers.
worry about selling on Facebook Marketplace. You get a straight trade.
I learned something, guys. I finally figured out. You know how I've been like super like. You might not know, but I keep on getting super sad that it's going into fall time.
Dude, I love fall. I'm
Se-
so excited.
seasonal depression.
I historically love fall, but for some reason this year I'm so sad that it's about to be fall, and so sad that I'm about to lose summer. And I was thinking that maybe it's because like it's just because it's getting rid of the time between cold time. And I don't want it to be cold. I finally figured out why it is that I am sad that it's fall.
Why?
It's because I didn't realize until like 2 weeks ago that it was summer. Because this is the first time in my life that I haven't had school ending going into summer break to tell me it's summertime. Instead, it was just
Oh.
like, all right, I'm working. And then like it gets hotter outside. I'm like, all right, I'm still working.
That was
Like
the-
there was
that
no
was your
like
first
break
year
or
of that?
anything. And so
Doing that for a
I
while.
like, so I literally didn't realize until like the past couple weeks that it was summertime. And then by the time I realized it, guess what?
over.
Summer's over.
I do remember my
And so
first
I
summer
don't
like
feel like
that.
I got everything I wanted out of summer, even though I probably did.
What was brutal for me was in high school, I started taking college classes online because my school had like a dual enrollment program.
I did the same thing.
So all summer was just college class.
Well, I did
summer.
take them in
Okay.
summer.
Oh, that's what I did. I grinded them out in the summer, so then I only had to take like 4 classes during the school year, and I got off at 12 every day,
Makes
my
sense.
junior and senior year. So I just grind them out in the summer. And then as soon as I graduated high school, I took a month off and then started that summer semester my freshman year of college. and then went through. Issue for me, I was going to be done with college in like a year and a half or 2 years, but then I switched my major, and only so much of my credits switched to electives, and then I didn't have enough. I think I had enough for a minor, but like I didn't. Well, no, I had to take like 2 more classes for a minor. So basically, the majority of what I worked towards was just gone. So I ended up being in college 4 years.
I'm ready for like wearing like hoodies and sweatpants because like that's like my favorite thing to wear. Also,
Hoodie season, baby.
yeah, hoodie season is a great time of the year. Like I've been through enough Virginia winters now to know that there's only really going to be like a month max
Of
actual like it's bitter cold. This is gross outside, and like the rest of it is like because like I'm from Pennsylvania. If it's in the 40s, it is gorgeous outside. Like no problem at all. Even upper 30s is fine for me.
40s, you can do everything you want to do.
Yeah,
so.
there's no problem.
I'm not quite adjusted yet.
As long as you stay moving.
I will. I'll get adjusted.
You're a fisherman now, though, and
True.
winter fishing you haven't experienced yet. It's a good time.
I just
it's
like
a different time, but it's a good time.
I just walk outside.
Remind me later to tell you guys about. I'm going down the deep end on another hobby, and I need you guys to help me.
Which just tell us.
Just
what the
tell us
hobby
right
is.
now.
I'm getting really into kayaks.
That's fine.
Well,
Just ride along your fishing
Well,
hobby.
that goes hand in hand with
That's
fishing.
fine.
I just
The issue is when you pivot too far, and then all you
Okay.
work towards. So like
So-
kayaking and fishing go hand in hand.
so far all my hobbies are kind of grouped together because I'm really into the truck right now and trying to get that kind of off road ready, and then fishing and kayaks like they all kind of go hand in
So
hand.
like camping is probably coming.
Yeah. Yes.
The
No.
issue is
I've
once
always
you-
been into camping.
The issue is once you pivot too far to where it's like all this fishing stuff I just did, not gonna have time for it anymore.
So
Because
this
like kayaking,
yeah, that's
you can be
very
really
true.
into kayaking and be like,
And fish
Bring
while
my
you're
fishing
kayaking.
pole.
Yeah.
I'm fishing.
It sounds like you're just setting up to camp.
Yeah.
So actually, I planned a trip with my dad. Did I tell you guys about this?
No.
So I felt like I needed to spend more one-on-one time with my dad, so I wanted to plan an intentional weekend of just hanging out with him. So I planned next month, my dad and I have a trip planned because him and my mom just bought kayaks a few months ago, and they're super nice, like sit on top. They're fishing kayaks, but they didn't get them for fishing. They just got them. They got sit on top ones so they could bring their dog. And they're actually really nice kayaks, ones that I would never spend that much money on. Me and my dad are planning a 3-day kayak camping trip.
That's hype.
So we're probably gonna meet somewhere between Lynchburg and Charlotte, and then I'm gonna bring the truck. He's gonna bring his 4Runner, and then we're gonna park my truck down the river, and then his 4Runner up. We're gonna launch there, and we're gonna kayak down river, stop, find a place to camp, set up camp, eat dinner and everything, camp, and then get up in the morning, kayak more, set up camp. Get
That's
up in the morning,
amazing.
kayak to their cars, and so we're gonna do kayak camping, which I'm very excited about. I'm gonna bring my fishing poles to go fishing too.
Nice.
That sounds
Like
good
a ton
time.
of fun. So I think I might try to make that like an annual thing with my dad. And so I've been kind of researching like kayak camping, like how to set up your kayak to do that and everything. And now I'm like, dang, I really want to buy a kayak.
Wait, you setting up the kayak for camping and like supplies?
As
and
in,
stuff?
yeah, as in like loading your
Okay.
kayak.
I was like,
You camp on the water.
no.
So I really want to buy a kayak. On Facebook Marketplace, you can find really nice kayaks for
yeah.
like $400.
Yeah, kayaks are
And
pretty affordable.
but I still don't want to spend $400, but still.
It's another one of those things where it's like, how often am I going
That's
to
a
get
tough
to go
part.
on my kayak?
That's
I
the
got to
toughest
get
part.
Gabby into kayaking.
If you and if you live on like near or on water, especially, then like it makes a lot of sense. But yeah,
We live very close to water.
all
The
of
James
my-
River is amazing for kayaking.
Yeah, it's true. All my hobbies, like I pretty much don't. My hobby is pretty much raising a child right now. I don't really.
We
have
just need to
time.
get our sons old enough
Yeah.
to have hobbies.
No, yeah, I mean, it'll come.
I've got to
It's
take
fine.
what
It's
I
a
need
fun
to do,
hobby. I don't have
I got to do the opposite thing. I've got to take advantage of everything now so that I can buy it all, know how to use it, store it for the first few years of being a father, and then when they're old enough, break it all back out and
It's
get
true.
back into it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I just got to wait a few years and then I'll be able to do my hobbies with my son. So it's no problem.
Almost there.
No problemo. I mean, the first year has been going by really fast. Goodness gracious. But I mean,
This last part of the year is what goes by fastest.
holiday season.
Yeah.
I feel like
It's the holiday
because
season.
fall is such a beautiful season because the weather is the best in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Now, Yeah, I would say like
Because
around
spring has like similar temperature, but it feels worse.
Well, but spring has a lure though because it's getting
Spring's
warm
a
for the
great
first
season,
time.
but fall has like a crispness.
Spring
to
is
the
my
air.
second favorite season.
If you could have the feeling of fall in with the
Yeah.
excitement of spring, that would be my favorite season.
Yes,
but it doesn't exist.
Yeah, if only like as fall, if fall ended and turned into spring, man, where in the world can I go for that kind of climate? Because the one bummer about fall is obviously that it does get progressively colder, and it's like the smallest portion of weather. I swear.
I think I want it to be really cold for a week to experience the cold, and then I want it to be back to fall weather in a perfect world.
Okay,
Because I want to experience. I like the cold.
I love the cold.
I like the cold, but
I love the winter too.
But I'll also have heat this
If
winter,
I
which will be
if I
nice.
could live somewhere that was like it went from fall to winter to fall to winter, or somewhere that went spring to summer were the 4 seasons, I'd pick fall to winter every time. Every time, no doubt in my mind.
It depends if it's a place because like there are some places like that.
No, I'm saying like if you have the Lynchburg seasons.
Okay, I was
And
gonna
it's
say,
somewhere that
some
we have
places
our
are just
fall and
buried
winter.
in snow all year round.
No,
and
no.
that sounds awful.
I'm saying our fall and winter or our spring and summer. I hate humidity. So if I could
humidity
go,
makes every temperature worse.
if I could go
does.
year round, I just don't have humidity, and it's like I'm always in a
so
hoodie.
in this scenario, you get 6
Yeah.
months of fall and 6 months of winter, and
Yeah.
or 6 months of spring and 6 months of sun.
yeah, I'm taking
It's like-
fall and winter every time.
I think I am too. 6
Because
months
even
of
in
fall
the middle,
temperatures.
even in the middle of winter in Lynchburg, you'll have a random 50-degree day.
It's true. It's true. It would
I don't think
admittedly,
that I would
though, for
choose
what
that.
we do, I'd probably have to choose the other way around.
I
Because
would choose-
There's a way bigger
I
chance
would never
of
see you then.
I don't think I would change.
That'd be in
it.
fall and winter.
I genuinely,
being the upside down.
I'm genuinely very happy with Lynchburg. Like, are we Central Virginia?
Mm-hmm.
I'm very happy with Central Virginia weather because you get really nice of every season.
Yeah.
Summer, it gets hot, and that's great. It's great and hot, and the water gets hot too. And then whenever you get to fall, most beautiful falls ever because you got the Blue Ridge Mountains. And then spring, also nice. And guess what? Winter, cold as frick. And so you get like, I feel like you literally get the perfect bit of every season.
Yeah.
And so I'm happy with that.
I feel like
Again,
summer-
I'm scared of getting rid of
Summer,
summer.
you have August. That's like a month of like gross humidity.
September's pretty
terrible.
gross too.
Into September, it definitely spills in. But September, you start to get excited because like I don't see anything above 80s on my weather anymore. Like we're going like 82, 83, and it's like, ooh, getting there.
Are we capping? No, you're right.
I know.
You're right. It
And
is.
then-
well, there's an 85,
But still in the 80s. We're not getting
Yeah.
close to 90.
You're right. We're not. We could be done in the 90s.
Yeah.
No, we're definitely not. But
No, there'll definitely be like one random day. It's like 90.
I would just yesterday.
But-
I walked out of my apartment and I was like, the sun feels like it's a mile from us right now. Like it just was so.
No, but
gross.
the mornings, you can feel the crispness in the mornings
Yes,
now.
you can.
That's
I mean,
a big play. When you
I just
walk out,
love-
Yeah.
so you have about a
Well, this
month of
morning was
nasty
like perfect.
summer.
It was like kind of like a nice warm
yeah.
breeze.
You have like the August month of nasty summer, and you have like the January month of nasty winter.
Yeah.
That's it.
July is stinking hot as well.
But it's not nasty.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes, but not always.
I mean, it's really hot. July is just as
But
hot
it's
as
not.
August.
No, August is when it gets nasty. Because August is when you have the humidity, more rain. August is when it gets
more.
gross.
There is more rain in August this year.
July, it gets hotter, but it's not as nasty hot. A 90-degree day in August is hotter than a 95-degree day in July because of the humidity.
It's so interesting because humidity literally makes every temperature worse.
Humidity makes
because-
everything worse.
Yeah, because it could be like, again, like 80 degrees somewhere where it's humid feels way worse than 110 degrees in
Dry heat.
Utah. Like,
Yeah.
like you would never know it was that hot whenever you're in dry heat.
Because like you walk out and you're like in a swimming pool.
Yeah, not to mention, and then whenever you go to somewhere cold, 30 degrees somewhere where it's humid feels way worse than -1 degree somewhere where it's dry.
Yeah.
Because it's like humidity just makes the
just
temperature
feel it way
cling to
more.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm used to the humidity now. I'm not living humid. I like North Carolina.
I'm used
isn't
to it. I
much
just
more
don't like it.
humid.
Yeah, I just can't
But
stand it.
I also think that disc golf made me build up a bigger tolerance to heat because like the summers, whenever I first started playing, like I played every day. Like no matter how hot it was, I didn't care. Like I would play open courses. Like
That's what it did for me with the winter.
okay,
Because I
so
played every day all
Yeah,
through the
we used to
winter.
play
I didn't really
balls.
have to deal with. I mean, the winters just aren't super bad in North Carolina. They're just not super cold.
Well, because you're in Charlotte, so you're almost in South Carolina.
Yeah.
You're basically from South Carolina.
Here's the thing. I realized recently that South Carolina would be like my number 3 place in the U.S. to live.
Dang it. You used to hate South Carolina.
I know I used to.
I was trying to insult
but
you.
lately, I love South Carolina.
Carolina's sick. And Georgia. South Carolina, Georgia, that whole area.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's places just like in North Carolina and in Virginia where you drive through and I'd be like, yeah. This is like what you picture when you picture South Carolina or when you picture whatever. But the rest of the state, a lot of times, is like gorgeous.
Hey, Gabby said it this past weekend when we were with my family. She said, I'm pretty sure me and Konner are going to die in Lynchburg. And she didn't say it in a negative way. She said that she loves Lynchburg now.
Lynchburg
and a lot of it is because she's
like
become
Lynchburg.
very good friends with like you guys' wives and she's built a good community.
That's crazy. We're
And so
moving to Charlotte next week.
Oh, man.
Lynchburg is nice because it is, you know, it's a university town. There's 2 colleges, like bigger colleges, and then you have like a growing downtown that's like becoming something. But it's like the type of town where everything is like 15 to 20 minutes away. But it still feels kind of big because there's like each of these sections of the city.
Yeah, because that's where you can go one place and it feels like you're in the smallest town in the world.
Yeah.
Being in the other place and it feels like a city.
And there's
but not like a big city.
There's like your downtown like city feel. There's your suburbs everywhere, and then you've got country.
And then you're like 30 minutes from mountains and lakes.
It is a very good spot.
That's what people. My high
And
school,
beautiful views everywhere you look.
If you're
they're
born-
covered in graffiti, but they're beautiful.
If you're born and raised in Lynchburg, the cool thing is to want to get out of Lynchburg.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Oh, I hate Lynchburg. It sucks." And I always loved Lynchburg. There's never been a moment in my life where I didn't like Lynchburg.
Yeah.
And so in high school, I'd ask people like, "Why do you not like Lynchburg? Like, where are you like?" Because I had also traveled a decent bit. I was like, "Where do you think you're gonna find somewhere better than Lynchburg?" And people would tell me like, "Okay, but then you're losing all of this. Like, yeah, you gain a city, but then you lose all the mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
Or yeah, you gain the mountains and stuff, but now your closest target's 50 minutes away. Like, where are you gonna?" And all but like 1 or 2 of them moved away. Went to college away or whatever. Guess where their butts are? 10 minutes down the road. You know what? They love it.
And guess what? Lynchburg is way cheaper than anywhere else, so that's another plus.
It is. It's a cheap place to live.
And you're not
Sorry,
not
go ahead.
super far from places like DC or Charlotte.
No, that's the thing. Is
Raleigh.
you're very central on the coast too. You can go
You can go to
4
the
hours
beach,
to the
yeah.
beach. 4 hours. You're deep in Tennessee.
Great disc golf courses.
Yeah.
I really do love it
We're the
here.
disc golf capital of the country. That's what people are saying after the whole Emporia situation.
We did just get a $20,000 grant from forget
Parks and
who, strictly for
Chamber of
promotion.
Commerce?
That is sick.
Promotion and
Or tourism?
benefit of something with tourism.
Yeah.
Strictly for like promotion and beautification and all that of the courses.
That's awesome.
Mainly for promotion. They've already written like 3 articles about how Bedford's like the disc golf capital.
That's so cool. I really do love it here. One of my favorite things about it is something that we did a couple weeks ago. We went to, like, you guys know, there's the fertilizer and feed store down the road from here.
Taylor's.
Yes.
Which now
Ayler's.
it's George's, but
Yeah.
Where's that?
That's like a super
next to
like
Rookies.
Okay.
yeah, it's a place with peaches. But there it's like a super small town like feed like horse feed and everything store that does like fresh peaches on a certain day or something. And Gabby was like, "Oh, I want to go there and get peaches." I was like, "Okay." And so we went, and then literally in the same parking lot is like the most trendy, like hipster ice cream, like cookie ice cream shop that you could get.
And Bacon Street Bagels about to be
and
there.
Bacon Street Bagels. So like you literally have like the super small town rural shop right there where you can get a really cool like farm feel, and then walk 20 feet over and be like the trendiest little shop.
People are saying
like,
that we're the new melting pot. Like New York, gone.
yeah.
Ayler's
us
was, I think they're under new owners. That's why they changed their name to George's. Awful mistake. But Ayler's used to be known for their hot dogs.
I saw
Whoa.
a sign there.
The Glizzies?
Oh, I forgot. I thought I'm gonna come here for lunch one day because I saw the signs that had like hot dogs and hamburgers.
Ayler hot dogs, that was a thing. Ayler's and Moore's Country Store hot dogs were 2 places that's like the true Lynchburg people. It's been a long time since I've had an Ayler or Moore's Country Store dog because I've been allergic for a long time. But I mean, I'm a just cheese and ketchup on my hot dog, but like it's for people who get all the fixins.
I'm a
I
fixing
like the
guy.
Yeah, so I think y'all got to try an Ayler dog.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Ayler dogs. Go dogs.
I will say, it is crucial in Lynchburg to have friends. Like
Yeah.
you have to have
Very
like,
much. It
if
makes it
it's-
much better.
If it's just by yourself, it is true what people complain about in Lynchburg. Like, yeah, everything does close at 9. Like, yeah, if you're just trying to like just go out by yourself, there's not a ton to do.
Not everywhere closes at 9.
A lot, but most places. It's a pretty like
If you go
Lynchburg closes at 9 is a pretty true statement in general.
Yeah. And for some reason everything's closed on Mondays.
Except
I don't
Cookout.
understand.
A lot of
that.
people close on Monday.
Cookout doesn't.
But
close at
if you
9.
have a group, then there's a lot of stuff like hiking on the weekend immediately gets more fun. Just game nights, great time. Obviously, you can do that anywhere. But that's true with every city. Is if you have a group of friends, everything's going to be better. But there's a lot of stuff in Lynchburg that it's fun if it's just like a couple, like you and your wife, or it's just like you and one friend. But if you have a group, everything gets way better.
This episode is sponsored by the Lynchburg Department of Tourism.
You know
Thank
what we
so
need
much
to
for
do
sponsoring us.
is my niece has been doing this a lot recently, and we need to go tubing at Snowflex.
Yes, that would be so fun.
Especially now that fall's coming.
I've never done that.
That tubing looks pretty intense.
It's fun.
I think it's like $15 for an hour.
I've done some pretty well.
I think is it that much? I thought it was
Might
cheaper.
be cheaper. It might be cheaper too since we
Oh,
have like
I might be thinking
alumni
about a
discount.
student.
We might have
Okay.
alumni discount. I think my sister did.
Alumni discount, dude.
Pretty sure my sister got an alumni discount.
We have an alumni discount,
I'm
dude.
pretty sure she did. But then you can also, first off,
Trying to
the
get
sunset
injured.
from up there, incredible.
Yeah.
Secondly,
I've eaten in that parking
you can
lot many
watch
times.
people. You can watch people just bombing the hill next to you.
Bombing the hill, dude.
Yep.
We gotta do it because my niece has been going very frequently because she loves it.
That's so fun.
It's crazy to watch a 4-year-old go down that hill, but she loves it.
Heck yeah. Oh my gosh, dude.
On
That's
to a
my
phone
wife.
call.
I'm gonna just text her.
Just take it, dude.
Have you guys
Live
ever
on
been?
Banter.
So there's somewhere in, I think it's Virginia, actually. I don't really know. Doesn't matter. But there's a river where you can rent tubes, and
You can tube down the James River.
You can too down the James River.
well, it's like small. It's not like a big river like the James River. It's like more of like a stream, but it's like pretty crowded, but it's very fun. And you literally
I've heard
rent
of
tubes,
that.
and you go to the top, not top, but like far. You hike with your tube, kind of difficult, like a couple miles, and then you enter into the stream river kind of thing. And you just tube all the way down, and there's like minor rapids and stuff. It is so much fun.
like a good
Me and my family has done it. Me and Gabby and my mom did it one time. It is like seriously so much fun. We should do it sometime.
What's like your let's go around and give like our top 3 like Lynchburg spots. And this is not just like a spot that is special to Lynchburg. Like I'm not like the monogram, like because
What do you mean by spot?
like spots that you like for me, I'll just give you an example. Like Cookout is gonna be on there.
Okay.
Because like obviously there are cookouts everywhere, but in Lynchburg, like that is one of my favorite
Yeah.
spots. So for me, and I'll say in no particular order because I it would be tough for me to order them, but I would say I'll put Cookout on there because in the college days that was just and still to this day I love going to Cookout. I would put the mall, Candler's Mall.
Oh, I love the mall.
Love it there. And then
so few malls in the world have like local shops in it.
yeah.
And like it's so fun that our mall has
the
that.
mall. If
Instead
you're
of
a
anthropology,
shopper,
we have philanthropy.
if you're a shopper, the mall sucks. But
It's
if you're
not
just
bad, not
going
bad
out-
anymore though.
Well, like if you're
it's gotten a lot better now.
if you're like my wife and you want to go to Lululemon and stuff like that,
Yeah.
mall sucks. But if you're just like looking for a good time,
I love the mall.
Great
I
mall.
love that mall.
I enjoy it because Liz walks in and doesn't want anything in there. But I have a great time walking around.
I would say my third spot. This one's kind of like my thing, but it's
Dang.
Go off, King.
well, it's tough. With Target is definitely up there. The Target is like I said, this isn't just like Lynchburg
No,
spots.
I'm not shaming you at all.
but I
just
think I'm
it's
gonna go
funny.
with Ross.
Wow.
Yes, Ross.
Ross
That's
dress
great.
Ross.
It's up there.
His the Ross in this town has always been very solid, and like so like and those 3 spots are all very like synonymous
What was your
with
third?
college. For
Oh,
me.
Target. You put Target on your
No,
list. Okay.
It was Cookout, the
Ross.
Candler's Mall, and then the Ross.
Nice. I'm going
Yeah, I'm confident. in that
first and
list.
foremost, Waterstone Pizza.
I love
Waterstone's good.
so
I don't go
much.
there often enough. Liz and I almost went there the other day.
Delicious.
That's I think that's
Mainly,
Gabby's favorite restaurant.
mainly their brownie dessert.
Oh yeah, dude, that's so
You
good.
haven't had it?
Though with the turtle brown turtle brownie.
It all started because
Kenzie's
it
had
made
it.
Kenzie cry.
She was very pregnant.
Yeah, when she was. That's what started it. Is they came home from their like girls' night, and Liz was like, "We have to go back to Waterstone." I was like, "Why?" She's like, "There was this brownie, and like Kenzie took a bite, and it's so good it made her
She
cry."
should be on
And we all
there
took.
should be a picture of that on the menu.
And so I was like, Okay,
So
we can go
good,
back,
it'll
and then we
make
went
you cry.
back,
It
and
was
then
because
Liz,
Kelsey ordered it.
Kelsey ordered,
Yeah.
and then Liz, we got it, and I took a bite, and I was like, I see why it made her cry.
The big
It's
dessert
so
that
good.
everybody
That-
freaked out
I'm not
about.
pregnant, but I will cry.
People freaked out about the
I am pregnant and
at
I will cry.
McAdoo's, the cinnamon melt thing. That have you ever seen people get that? Did you ever hear about that? So it was basically like it's like a cinnamon bun situation with like vanilla ice cream, and like you share it between the table. It's huge.
Did y'all ever get the fried ice cream
very-
at like La Coretta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so number one spot.
Oh,
look,
Laka should have been on my list for
Yeah.
sure.
I'm not gonna put it on mine.
I would sub Ross with Laka for sure.
I'm gonna go Waterstone. Recently, high school me would have been Mr. Goodies. 100% would have been on my list.
I'm team Mr. Goodies over.
No
Laka.
doubt.
I love Mr. Goodies.
But recently, Beyond the Cone in Lynchburg,
Oh,
or
I
in
haven't been
Windhurst,
oh,
I have not
okay.
been there.
a little closer than Mr. Goodies. Still slightly under the radar, so you don't have to go wait in a long line.
I just like the variety that Mr. Goodies has.
Yeah, no, it's not the same type of variety. They do have like homemade waffle
I
cones.
haven't tried it though.
And their ice cream's very good. I get the chocolate chip cookie dough, Beyond the Cone. Sick place. Third,
You
I don't
use
want to
my
have it
affiliate
all be
link.
food.
But food
mean,
is the
food
best
is-
part of life.
Yeah, food are some. I mean, two of mine are now food after
Honestly,
changing Ross.
this is kind of a long one, so if I need to narrow it down, I can. But the Blue Ridge Parkway in general.
Yeah.
That's
That's a
fair.
A lot of good memories on the Blue Ridge Parkway.
That's fair.
That's a good one.
Liz and I, every fall, just drive it, go to over different lookouts. We actually got engaged at the top of Sharp Top.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Because I was trying to find a way to surprise her, and I needed a way for us to naturally take a picture, and I needed a reason for some of our friends to be with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, let's just hike Sharp Top, because Liz, when I proposed to Liz, she didn't want a long engagement, but I wanted to be able to surprise her.
Yeah.
So I had to find a way in the middle, because we both knew, she knew I'd already got her dad's permission. She'd already told me exactly what ring she wanted. We both knew we were getting engaged soonish. And so when I got her dad's permission, I was like, hey, we're not, like, don't let it freak you out. We're not getting married right now. We're getting married like a year and a half from now. I was like, but I want to propose this weekend, because I know Liz thinks I'm proposing like this winter or spring, because she only doesn't want a long engagement. I was like, I'm gonna just make her have a long engagement so I can surprise her, because I was like, I know she'd rather be surprised. He's like, I don't care when you get married, go for it. I was like, all right, love this guy. So then I was supposed to have my friend Logan be the photographer, because it was very normal for Logan to hang out with us. He got sick.
Logan, the retail guy.
Real estate guy.
Real estate, I
retail
mean.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's doing retail all right.
He got sick. I also convinced Liz at this time. I was like, you know what, B? I was like, we know we're about to get engaged soon. It'd be great if we just started a family vlog now. I was like, because then like our kids and stuff in the future,
That's so
it'd be
you
so
filmed
cool.
it.
So I vlogged the whole thing.
Oh, I've got to see that footage.
It's
at
on
some
YouTube
point.
somewhere.
Oh well.
So I vlogged the hike.
Thomas Family Vlogs.
No, it was on a different channel. I
find
forget
it.
what channel.
I'll find it.
I vlogged the hike. I think it's unlisted, because I think it was on.
Don't you dare.
I'm pretty sure it's unlisted. I'll show y'all. I'll find it. But
I don't want to see it anymore.
so I vlogged the hike and all that, and then we got to the top, and I was like, let's just get a picture right here.
Boom.
Boom.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's
And
pretty
she
great.
didn't say yes. She said, B, what the butt, what the butt.
With the butt.
And then I gave her the ring and hugged her.
What the butt?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Blue Ridge Parkway. That's a good spot.
And now you have that tattooed on your chest.
I do.
That's
Right?
why. That explains it.
Yeah.
I've only been to the Parkway.
You can
a
just
few
can you just
times.
VFX editing on there?
Yeah.
The Parkway, if you go towards Nelson County, there's this overlook that's incredible that Liz and we used to no, it wasn't y'all. We took a different couple friend last
sick.
year, 2 years ago. Like for some reason I was like, Trevor, I took you. It wasn't you. We would get Panera, put it in a
I've never
thing
had
to keep it
Panera.
hot. It's like a thermos, not
Like a
thermos,
hot
but
bag?
like I had like a backpack that had a bunch of picnic stuff in it, and then one of the things was like foil so
Cool.
to keep it warm. So we get Panera, put it in there, and then it's an hour and a half drive, but then you just park at this like insane overlook, and it has a picnic table there,
That's cool.
and so we just go up there, eat, and watch the sunset.
That's sick.
Yeah,
So your top three are
Blue Ridge Parkway,
Panera.
Blue Ridge Parkway, Beyond the Cone, and Waterstone Pizza.
All right, Connor.
All right, I think my number one like favorite thing in Lynchburg is the Blackwater Creek Trail.
Heck yeah.
Good spot.
I love the one off of Langhorne.
Yep.
But I think my favorite is still going to be the one
downtown by the love sign.
The one downtown that crosses over the James River.
I love that trail so much, but every time I run there, it's such a bad run. So I have like this weird feeling.
I always want to run there, but I want to do my long runs there, and I know Saturday morning it's gonna be so busy.
No, it's not. I've done it.
Really? What time Saturday mornings?
Pretty early.
That's when I used to ride my longboard, and it was so annoying because I'd show up at like 9 to ride my longboard.
I would run earlier
Oh
than
my
that.
word! Jimmy and I'd want to ride our longboards all day, and we'd show up, and you just nonstop having to stop because the trail was just clogged. There's
No,
like
if
4
you're-
people wide
If
walking.
you run, you get to run at like 7:30.
Yeah.
I just like have such good memories of walking there. Like I remember walking there, bringing my family there while I was in school. And then like now, like me and Gabby just love and go walking it. And then me and Mikey have one wheeled down there. And then now like I fished down there. Like
It's a great trail.
I love it. I'm putting James River in with the Blackwater Creek Trail because I
that
love
fits.
crossing over it. Number 2. Yeah, these aren't specifically in order. I mean, I feel like Liberty's got to be on my list. Just Liberty in
fair.
general. Like it was. I mean, it was obviously the reason why Trevor and I are here.
Football games too. Basketball games. It's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best sporting events. There's a football game Saturday.
Concerts. Most of our
Yeah.
concerts are because of Liberty. But I also just the school. I mean, obviously going to school there changed my life because I work here. If
Disc
anything,
golf, baby.
So Liberty is going to be on there, and then all right, let's do like a stupider one. I love them. One of the places I go to the most in Lynchburg has to be the Regal.
Yeah.
So I think the
Regal's a
movie
good time.
even though I hate that movie theater with a burning passion,
Why?
because it sucks.
What sucks about that movie theater?
wrong with it?
It's pretty gross. It's not that good of a movie theater. Like it's dirty.
Dang.
What?
And
Go off.
I've never
and
felt dirty in there.
it's not a good movie theater.
I love it.
yeah.
And
I don't watch many movies,
The sound quality in those movie theaters, those speakers are trash. Like
I
every
won't-
time
Never once
a
thought
movie
that.
starts, I think, wow, what was the budget for this movie? This sucks. And it's it's like a Marvel movie. I'm like, I forgot the speakers in here suck.
I'm also the guy that'll listen on like the I used to use the $10 CVS headphones. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm not the best
Yeah.
for sound quality.
Yeah,
if I can hear it, it sounds great.
It distracts me. Like I spend the first 10 minutes of every movie adjusting to how bad the speakers
Fascinating.
are. And
It must
and
be tough to live with
and
that curse.
also like it's so expensive.
That's just movies.
Concessions
though.
are no, it's not. It's because it doesn't have any competition here in Lynchburg. So
Are you
it's
sure?
not.
it's
so
like,
my
it's like
favorite
12 to
movie theater-
$13 for
That's
a ticket.
crazy.
No, it's not.
No, listen. So my
Are you talking about dollar theaters? You could go
no,
to the
I'm
dollar
not.
theater
Listen,
downtown.
I promise you. I'll tell you why. My favorite movie theater is in Charlotte, and there's a ton of movie theaters in Charlotte. So there's a little more competition, obviously. This is not a dollar theater. This is I forget what it's called. It's called NLG
NGL.
NGL, something like that. NSG, and it doesn't matter. And it's got the full recliner seats, like leather full recliner seats. You can lean all the way back, super
NCG?
comfortable. NCG ticket, and you have for popcorn, any size popcorn, and any size slushie, and any size drink. It's free refills, unlimited free refills, and it's $7 for a movie ticket.
How much is the popcorn and stuff?
Not like way cheaper than Regal. I don't remember how much they are though, but it's like $5 for a large slushie.
Regal, you get
which is cheap for a movie
free.
theater.
But I'm pretty sure Regal
So,
corporate sets the prices.
The matinee for that theater is $8. So normal ticket.
Yeah, so
get ricked.
So it went up
Get ricked,
$1 in 4 years.
no,
that's
that's
a
a matinee.
matinee.
That's a
Oh,
Tuesday.
okay.
Jinx.
So it's not that much more expensive at Regal.
Yeah, but it's that much more
probably like
expensive
$2
at
to
Regal
$3.
where the theater is not nearly as good. That's what I'm saying. You can't argue with me that the lack of competition makes it to where they can be much more expensive.
But I'm
and
saying
have
I think
lower-
Absolutely.
Regal is corporate.
It is corporate.
Yeah, you can just see Regal ticket prices in general.
Well,
That's
then I
corporate.
don't know why it's so expensive because that theater.
Well, that's because
and
Regal-
also
that's because Regal-
every time I go see a movie there, I've literally watched every single movie I've gone the same ad play twice in a row,
Regal-
and it's so frustrating.
Regal theaters, like the Regal in my hometown, has the recliners. Like there are auditoriums at the Lynchburg one that have the recliners.
There are.
I've been in them.
Yeah, Regal, even their food pricing's corporate.
That's crazy. It's
it's
so
just-
But
expensive.
it's just
I
like
haven't been
Regal.
in one of those theaters in a long time, but I'm almost positive there's some that have the recliners. But I
feel
know
like I would have seen that like on the app or something.
I swear I've been to one. But in any case, Regal's, this one definitely needs a facelift. They need to like redo all the seats.
It is.
I just don't go to a lot of movies though.
I really think it's because they don't have to hold it to a high standard.
It's
because
true.
They don't have
they are the
competition.
only theater in town.
I'd be okay with the prices if it was like a really good experience.
Yeah,
but
it would help if there was.
I don't care. I would go to the crappiest movie theater in the world and be super happy because I love movie theaters.
Sounds like you hate it.
No, I love them. But I would have to put Regal in my top 3 favorite.
Putting it on your top. Yeah, I was like, imagine putting it on your list and then saying it's dirty and the sound speakers.
I'm just
suck.
gonna say the mall then because the
It's
movie theater's in the mall.
The movie theater is in the mall.
It is in the mall.
That's fair.
The mall.
I just love going to movies. I've seen almost every movie that came out this year.
I'm so behind.
And I'm so
on,
happy
like,
about it.
movies
There's
that,
some that I
really
haven't
wanna
watched, but
Like
I hate movies.
I still haven't seen.
I don't.
Batman.
I like cheap comedies.
I don't watch movies at home, but I love going to the theaters to watch movies.
I love movies. I mostly love movies once like I'm actually into them though. Like starting a movie for me a lot of times is tough because unless it's like a movie night and that's like the whole purpose. But it's hard for me to start a movie because like it's like a commitment of time. It's like hours.
Yeah.
Days,
but
weeks,
yeah,
hours.
It feels like
Even though if you like just watch a show instead, you end up watching like 2 hours longer.
But-
than
Yeah,
the
but you
movie.
get to watch multiple different storylines.
Yeah, I agree.
But
You watch
then
the show.
I love shows. I'm a huge.
But
fan
then
of
I get
shows.
into the movie and then like it ends and I'm like, wow, it was a great time. Like,
I'll watch
so
like
glad I watched
every
it.
time a Guardians of the Galaxy movie comes out. I'll watch it. Most Avenger movies that come out.
He's a man with
I'll
simple
watch
tastes. He likes to get Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, I hate to break it to you, but there's gonna be another. I think there's gonna be one more Guardians of the
another
Galaxy
one.
movie.
I'll watch it.
First time.
Or no,
Gabby-
didn't it come out already?
Might have.
No,
That was the
I don't
Thor
think
one.
So. Which sucked. The Thor movie is not good.
I have no desire to watch it.
Gabby,
Ragnarok or whatever it is.
First time. No, that's
that was a good one.
Rock my
that one was
socks,
pretty
whatever it
decent.
is.
Love
it's
and
like
Thunder is
Love
the
and
new
Thunder.
one.
It was pretty silly. It was very dumb.
Didn't even know.
It was like trying way too hard. The jokes were not funny. But first time Gabby and I ever held hands was during the first Guardians of the Galaxy, seeing it in a movie theater.
That's disgusting, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm getting a little past PG here, but
We just did a Manscaped read.
It's
I did shave my palms
it's
before.
fresh ball fall, man. Come on.
Yeah, it's fresh ball fall. It's the fresh ball fall. Fresh
This is
fresh ball fall ball.
I think this is the first banter in a while that we just like we haven't had to think of like questions to ask each other or anything. We're just like
Oh, now it's awkward.
Banting.
Now I feel like I have
Now
to
it is
ask you a
awkward, yeah.
question. You just really killed the vibe.
what's like
back
your
to running.
favorite
Oh.
superpower?
No, we need to think of we need to think of a punishment or a wager for y'all. So we're doing a video where Hunter and Konner are going to compete, but they can't decide on like what to put on the line. Because Connor's deathly afraid of paintball
comments.
guns.
We need comments.
And Hunter is deathly afraid of electricity.
Here's something. What about like
so an electric
what is there
paintball
something
gun it
is there something that you do that would be miserable for me because I don't do it? Like if you had to run 5 miles, it would suck for you because you don't run.
That would suck for me.
Good point.
Is there something that like matches that energy that you do that would suck for me to do?
You have
You
to
have to
like-
one wheel 5 miles.
Oh, Konner, I'm supposed to ask you.
You one wheel 5 miles?
Yeah, dude.
Konner,
Easy.
I was supposed to ask you if you can take our family Christmas card pictures this year.
I would love to do that.
Okay.
That's funny.
I just had to get that on camera so my wife
Can
knows
I get some
asked you.
separate pictures just with you?
Yes.
Can
Don't
I
watch
have
that
access to those?
Yes. I'll put them in a secret folder.
Yes,
it's called
yes,
Puerto
yes,
Rico.
and yes. So
called
you
Puerto
wait,
Rico.
with
Don't
five.
click on the Puerto Rico
Oh,
folder.
one wheeling 5 miles because like he would have to like learn it, so like it would
But
take
that
him
sounds like
forever.
fun. Like you would like that.
I would
You're
enjoy
right.
it.
It would be
Yeah,
way
that-
tough.
After,
I think
after
that's too
half
much-
a mile, I would enjoy it.
I would not enjoy running 5 miles.
No, it'd be brutal.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to run it. Like I would have to, but
yeah,
I would
but
try.
yeah,
I would try.
you would have to like jog, walk
So-
some, throw up a time or two.
Okay, that's a good.
I'd be willing to do
That's
that.
a
but
good
that-
base.
That's good
like,
because
that's-
I'd be willing to do it, but that would suck.
Yeah, it would
bad.
suck, but it's fine.
I'm happy with that.
What about like
Because that doesn't have me sweating thinking about it.
trying to
but
like playing guitar when you haven't played guitar in a long time hurts really bad, but you have to play a long time for it to hurt.
yeah, I mean, I'm doing like the
Connor's
running
is-
5 miles is gonna suck.
Connor's
So, like,
is
it's
probably
gotta be
also going to
comparable.
take him like close
It's
to an
gonna
hour.
take. Oh
No, probably more because
take
an
way
this
longer
10-minute
than an
pace
hour.
is 50 minutes.
Oh yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah. Probably take an hour and a half.
No way, I'm running.
So something that's gonna take me an hour and a half.
Last time I ran a mile, my pace was 11 minutes,
Yeah,
and that was me running a mile.
5
So,
miles
but-
is quite a run.
in 5 miles. Let's say you walk most of it, so go to about a 20-minute
I'm
pace.
gonna walk most of it.
So hour and a half is realistic. That's how long we have to find
Very
something for me.
realistic.
We should probably do. Are we like vlogging it?
You'd have to
Or just-
document it
yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
Like
I
at
think
each mile split, probably.
As much as it would make it so much better for me if my wife was there, I think that's cheating. Because then we're just
Definitely
going on a
cheating.
walk. We
Yeah,
go on
'cause then you're
5-mile
walking.
walks
Yeah.
often.
You
it's
gotta-
gotta suck.
It's got to
Yeah.
suck. You need to try. We should set a timer, a time limit that's like hard but achievable, where you can walk some, but you got to run most of it. Like we could do like a 15-minute pace, 15-minute mile pace, where you're gonna have to run most of
Yeah.
it, but you can
That's
walk a little
probably
bit.
fair.
Goodness.
Maybe 16 minutes.
And if you don't, then you have to like do something else.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Okay.
So we just got to think of one for Hunter then.
Hour and a half.
What if he had? What if he just?
I'm
has to, like,
learning
what
now
if he
that I
has to
don't
just,
do anything
like,
impressive.
What if he has to like detail your truck?
I don't think he'd like that.
I already did that recently.
Okay.
I don't think he would want me near his cars.
Like, you have to learn to drive stick, but that just means you're going to blow out my clutch.
Yeah.
This camera's about to die, but it's okay.
They'll hear you.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Because like most of like go fishing sounds fun to me.
Yeah.
Kayaking sounds like a great time. Oh man. Working on cars would be the only thing, but I would have no idea what to do.
You have to change up my brake line, my power steering line.
But like you don't want me to do that. What would end up happening is you'd have to be next to me telling me what to do every single step of the way.
That just sounds like fun to me.
That's what I'm saying. Then it's fun because now I'm just hanging out with someone.
It's true.
You have to
And then if I have to do it
you have
myself,
to change Trevor's brakes by yourself.
no, because like then I'm putting his life in my hands. So when I mess up,
I mean, I could test the brakes without like going on 50.
No,
miles
that's
an
the
hour
thing, you
towards a
can't.
wall.
that's how we end the video. I have to get in his car, go 50 miles towards a wall. If the brakes work, I win. If they fail, I die. ASMR.
This is tough.
I feel no shame,
What do I do? Like, what are things that I like?
You have to mow his lawn.
I mean, that's not that bad.
I can push mow your lawn.
My lawn is so small.
That's also true.
You have to mow his lawn for a month.
What if I have to use a push mower on my lawn?
That's not that bad
That's-
either.
are you kidding
I have
me,
to push
Hunter?
mow my dad's lawn.
That would be a little worse, but I mean,
His backyard.
I used to.
That's like a solid acre of just
Bro,
grass.
I used to push mow lawns way bigger than that.
I've never push mowed in my life.
It's not
Because my
bad.
whole life we had a riding mower for my dad's
Is
yard.
yours self-propelled, Connor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
'Cause we had
so
a
you literally just
4-wheel
walk.
drive.
Yeah, you
We
basically
had
walk
a
behind him.
riding mower for my dad's lawn, and now I can drive my brother-in-law's
Push mowing's
lawnmower
like-
to my lawn. So it takes me 10 minutes to mow my
Push
yard.
mowing. Is
I
a
mean,
great time.
I used to drive for DoorDash.
Oh my gosh, that would be a funny punishment. You have to
Drive-
DoorDash,
But
and then
you would
the
have to-
proceeds go to the winner.
But
But I'd have to get approved as a DoorDash driver.
Are you
or
already
use my
approved, Connor?
phone. Yeah, but then he would just have to take my phone for hours. But that's not that big a deal, I guess.
That would be.
That
very
sounds
funny
a little
punishment.
too complicated. But not.
I wouldn't
really.
mind being an approved DoorDash driver.
It takes
It's-
a long
it's
time to
hard.
get off the wait
During-
list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, during COVID, it became like
I
a
tried
very
getting on
coveted
during
job.
COVID, and it did not happen.
But now gas
I
prices.
wonder if like Instacart or something be easier.
Instacart would definitely be easier. You have to do Instacart, and then
Well, because like that'd be fun for me to have
give the proceeds
just
to
going
Connor.
forward. Because then like if Liz is gone for a weekend, I'm bored. I can just go make some money.
I mean, I think it'd be a funny. It's not. I mean, it's not like.
But
Super
I feel
punishing,
like
though.
that's not the
Well,
equal. That's not equal level.
It's
though.
a little more equal because you'd be giving the money straight to Connor.
But how long do I have to do it for?
I don't know.
4 hours.
Running 5 miles for someone who doesn't run, that's a big punishment.
You're right.
That is a very big punishment.
You're right.
I mean, I wouldn't do it because I'd make like $70. I'm trying to think. Why am I having such a hard time with this? I don't do anything that's like strenuous.
Well, we're just gonna have to keep thinking about it. I
Yeah,
guess.
we'll keep thinking
Let's
about
keep
it.
thinking about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, leave comments down below. It doesn't necessarily have to be like something I do that you would have to do. It would just have to be something comparable to me running 5 miles, not as a runner.
Comparable would probably be me running 10 miles in my current shape.
I mean, that would suck.
Because like I'm right at 5 mile shape right now.
That would very
like
much
I could
suck.
run 5 miles at like a 11-minute pace right now, and I think I'd be okay. 10 miles,
But
I
like,
could not
would
run.
you like that though? Because you'd be pushing yourself.
You would also feel, you would feel very accomplished.
Like you would.
Well,
like,
you're gonna feel accomplished when you're done with 5 miles,
but not really though, because he doesn't run.
but like maybe it gets you into it.
That's not
I'm not gonna do that. But like, you would just be like,
You haven't felt the high
you
of
would
being
just
done with a
feel great.
5-mile run.
it's true.
But I think that you feel that high whenever you've worked up to a 5-mile run, not whenever you go from running an 11-minute mile to trying to run 5 miles.
Yeah, but I mean, I
I did
think,
run a 5K recently.
I still think it would suck. Like the thought of me running
So
10
that's
miles on
5.1
Saturday
miles.
sounds awful. Like if I have to wake up Saturday morning and try to run 10 miles right now, that sounds awful.
That does not sound like a fun time.
Like I've done it before, but
What-
it took me a long time to build up to it.
But like, I'm not a runner at all.
All right, my wife has I got to go grab something real quick. Y'all keep them entertained.
I mean, we could end it.
Oh, okay, that's the banter.
I've
What
got to
noise are we
go.
making?
I do have to go.
Where are you going?
I've got to work.
Oh,
Important person coming over.
All right, everybody, just make a fart noise real quick. Trevor, you first.
Trevor first.
I like that one.
That was a solid one.
Go ahead.
I'm practiced.
That's a good one too. All right, here's mine. All right.